We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cardinals. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled off.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brock waits on it. 1 out. Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Marte tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Smith is there. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And there he goes towards second. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. At the plate, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big one.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Brock leads on second with nobody out. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back to him on the mound. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Now at the plate, Orlando Cepeda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting fifth,
At the plate, Ina Slaughter. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Men on third with 2 down.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Jake Lamb. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, David Peralta.
The right fielder, number 6.
Pulled toward right center field. Slaughter sprinting after it, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third. That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He went deep in the contest last night.
Yadier Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Harrison.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Pollock, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luke Weaver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard, but foul. The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Peralta, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. Ready now, Daniel Descalso. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Popped him up.
Daniel Descalso.
There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. In now, Lou Brock, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Smith. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Brock stands at second with no outs. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And that becomes the first out of the inning. So striding in, Orlando Cepeda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Towards second. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Enos Slaughter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Enos Slaughter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll reach over his head to make the...
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, first baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Jake Lamb is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, David Peralta.
Digging in, David Peralta. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the back. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes on 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
And we'll snap one off over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Stepping in now, Luke Weaver. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-1. Grounded foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is flared out towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, D-Row, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it. You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here to that ball down the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Tomas is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Orlando Cepeda, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Pollock. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it? Here's Yasmani Tomas. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yasmani Tomas is retired to kick off the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Into the box now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks do get 1 back courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of Patrick Corbin will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Matt Carpenter has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And this one is gone. A home run. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. This offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harrison Bader. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw gets him at first base as he took away a sure base hit that time.
Next for the Cardinals.
Here's Jed Jerko now. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. Line toward the alley in left center. Pollard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollard. He singled his last time up. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jake Lamb. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Luke Weaver. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Weaver.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Lamb comes up with it. And there's 1 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Lou Brock. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Pollock. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, David Peralta. Here comes the first pitch.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Standing in, Orlando Cepeda. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Cepeda leads off second with nobody out. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
This is line to left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box, Enos Slaughter. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Marte has a play. Makes the play, one away.
The catcher, number 4.
Settling in now, Yadier Molina hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Marte takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Harrison Bader. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First offering on its way. A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And he dives to make a spectacular. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Descalso. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Jeremy Hazelbaker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He went down on strikes last time up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Popped him up. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Randall Delgado enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Jed Jerko now. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the move is Pollock. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Descalzo backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in now, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith.
He's set, and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Cepeda. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside, the throw not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Now the 2-0 home. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's in.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there. And the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Tomas racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. In to score the runner from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to left field. On the run is Brock. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in, David Peralta. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luke Weaver earns the win, his second, with 15 strikeouts.